We always ask our new guests for their first time if they can think of a movie that they love that they don't think enough people know about.
Yes, I'm glad you told me ahead of time because
Yeah,
I had to think about it.
okay, well, that's good. That's good.
Great.
So
Your audience has probably seen every movie I've seen, right? I've seen all the normie movies. So I picked one that I love, 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 and want to talk about, and they've probably already seen. And then I picked a show that people probably haven't seen
okay, that's good.
that I think everyone should see.
That's
So
great.
the first one, I don't know if you can guess from my background, Arrival, my
Love it.
favorite. Oh, right?
Love it.
That's funny that you bring that movie up. I actually just rewatched that last week. I was
Really?
I was talking about it with my dad, and I was like, I want to watch a Denis Villeneuve Wave, or however you say his movie.
Hi, my name is Denis Villeneuve.
I just wanted to watch that movie, and I was like, I remember watching Arrival, and I had kind of forgotten the ending. Like
I think
felt,
I might be able to watch it now and not remember that too.
but
Yeah.
that movie is fantastic. I made a bunch of that's so crazy that that's the movie you picked because I really just watched it, so it's fresh on my mind. But that movie is excellent. Like that is
Yes.
a great movie.
I did the same thing. I watched it a long time ago. It was during the pandemic or something. It was like on my phone and it was like lagging like crazy. And I still loved it so much. Like I'm a copywriter, so what I do is think about how people communicate, right? Try to persuade people, figure out what their voice sounds like, what they need to hear. So a linguist being the main character, hello,
Yeah, that
amazing.
was cool.
And I got
Yeah,
to see the aliens right away. Great.
yeah,
Well,
it does. It does take an offbeat sci-fi idea and has a lot of cool. And it's also about full circle, and That's got your bookends. That's a cool movie. And it was also when Amy Adams was in movies every 5 minutes, and I don't know why she's not often in movies. We watched her in The Master recently. I was reminded how much I love her all the time.
yeah. Yeah, she's excellent. And she's really excellent in Arrival. And what a weird twist to make a linguist like that's the point person to talk to a new alien race. There's something I didn't real because that movie kind of fucks with time. Like it's like this kind of full circle of time and it messes
Yeah.
with that. But one of the things is she you don't know if she had a baby and then the baby died and then you find out later, here's some spoilers, is that no, she hasn't had it yet. And that her and Jeremy Renner are gonna like have a baby, and the spaceships are shaped like pregnant women.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a thing I didn't really realize
Now I
until
can't unsee it.
now you can't. But it kind of one of her last lines in the movie is, do you want to make a baby together?
You want to make a baby?
Yes. Yeah.
And it's like kind of like, oh shit, I guess I didn't even realize the first time I watched that movie that was such a pivotal point in that movie, is that it's about her life and about her becoming a mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
becoming a mother, knowing what's going to happen. And
Yes.
that whole part, I also forgot the ending, Jeff. The second time I watched it, I was like, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I was
gonna
like, that's
watch
my
that
favorite
again.
movie. I forgot. But just the idea of like, we're humans with eyes in the front of our heads and we see everything as like cause and effect. And they're aliens that see the world a totally different way and their language shapes how they see time. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
cool.
It's
Yeah, that
it's
definitely
mind
that's a
bending.
good mind bender, but it does not a mind bender that leaves you lost at the end.
no.
If you're watching a movie, you figure it out. It's interesting. This might be a tangent again. I love the Letterboxd YouTube channel, and I love when they do get actors on red carpets and stuff and ask their 4 favorite films or the last 4 they watched. I love those clips.
Yeah.
And I just saw Anya Taylor-Joy, who looked absolutely adorable. I'm really beginning to realize how cute she is. I love her in movies. And her top 5 or her top 4 included Arrival.
A handmaiden, Arrival, still almost famous, in the mood for love.
And her top 5 or her top 4 included Arrival. I loved her list because she had The Handmaiden, the Korean one that we haven't talked about enough on this show yet. She had Almost Famous, she had Arrival, and she had In the Mood for Love. And it was just I loved her movies. I feel like I could just watch movies with her right here in my living room and snuggle. But
Yeah. The invitation is open, right?
it is Anya,
Okay.
if you're listening, I talk
Yeah.
about how much I like you and stuff.
Uh,
But she's not my usual cup of tea, but anyway, she has good taste in movies. And one of them was Arrival. So is that your movie that people do know about?
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't everyone know?
I don't know. That's kind of it's not as well known as you would think. I mean, it did really well at the box office. I think it made like
Okay.
$200 million, but
Oh, and I like Villeneuve's movies in a lot of cases. I love Prisoners. He directed both Dunes, and I need to watch those. I think I would probably like them.
I love him. I have watched both of them multiple times.
Yeah, I like
He's a great director.
he is.
He gets dark. Like this just to go back to Arrival really fast. There's some really cool stuff that like happened that I like kind of forgot about. Like I forgot about the sequence with the bomb and that the aliens save their characters, like save them like from the bomb exploding,
Yeah.
and then the whole scene where they say weapons and then like everybody freaks out and there's mass hysteria and it turns out that's not what they meant. They meant like gift or something like that. It's just like that movie is excellent. I had another thing I thought about too because I ended up talking. My dad was asking me, he's like, "Well, what movies did you watch today?" And I was like, "Oh, I saw Arrival." And he was like, "Oh, I love." He started talking. He's like, "I love that movie. It's great." And I said, "Have you ever seen the other Arrival with Charlie Sheen?"
And the only ones who believe what's coming
If they're not here now, they will be soon.
Posing.
are the ones who've already arrived.
Have you
I've never
guys seen that movie?
Is that where
No.
does he get taken up and prodded or something?
No,
Probed?
no, but it is an alien movie. It's another alien movie, and it's not as good as the Arrival we're talking about, but it is very entertaining, and it has a really good twist. But it's directed by David Twohy. Like you guys know who that guy is. He's done a ton of movies, but I think he wrote The Fugitive.
Oh yeah,
Um,
so in that period.
Yeah,
It
but
was
he also
insane.
he directed a movie with called Pitch Black, another sci-fi movie. But
I love that movie.
I
Yeah.
loved it too.
I did too.
It's so crazy.
I loved it too.
Spawned two sequels that are not good.
If you say so.
Oh,
The original Pitch Black is great.
yeah, that's a good monster movie. A good weird concept. That's a cool movie.
So that Arrival that I'm talking about, that Charlie Sheen one, directed by him, it's kind of a monster movie, a monster alien movie. It's not as complex as the one with Amy Adams. It's not a mind bender, but very entertaining movie, like from the mid '90s. You guys should check
Arrival's a
out.
good thought-provoking, smart movie that you don't just keep on in the background. You have to watch it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta pay attention. This
Well,
other
and the details are like they're calling them Abbott and Costello because of the what's on first skit. Like
Yeah.
how communication is just crazy anyway, so they're calling them that. Like little Easter eggs.
Okay, that's cool.
Sunrise creeping over the San Gabriel Hills. Another Tuesday morning, time to get our thrills. Zander and Jeff